So in this video, I'm going to talk about what it feels like to be able to run every single day. And I'll just cut right to the chase. Running every single day feels really, really good, especially when it's done in a consistent way. Some of the benefits that I really enjoyed were just knowing that I had kind of made good on a little promise to myself about becoming a runner. When I got to the point in my running, journey where I was comfortably and easily able to run every single day without any worry of injury and to where I was actually looking forward to it, I just found that it helped me really see myself as the runner I had been, really striving to be. And so that just kind of helped with my self-image and I guess you could say my self-confidence. It was a really nice kind of like real world proof point where, going far beyond just some kind of like aphorism or, some some kind of motivational speech that you tell yourself in the morning, those can be hard to believe. But when you have like real evidence to prove it, it really just makes a huge difference and it feels really good. I liked having, that structure in my day, knowing that I would have like a guaranteed win no matter how the day shook out, as long as I did my run and I knew I would do it, that like it sort of just kind of set the floor for like the day will be at least this good. And then also I'm sober. I'm actually a recovering alcoholic, and so I'm about 2 years into sobriety, and I've just found that running, actually at the end of a run, it would just release these endorphins and this kind of euphoric feeling. Nothing crazy, but like I think that like that feeling of just that good, that feeling of well-being after a run, kind of became like it took the place of a negative addiction. It became something I looked forward to, something I enjoy doing regularly, and kind of like was this positive habit that took that place. And these are all just, some of the benefits that came from running every single day. I'll also say that it didn't happen overnight. So I think, I've been on and off with running for years. I've run, a few marathons, and basically my whole running journey has been nothing but fits and starts. I would get out and, sign up for a marathon, give myself 3 months, train too hard, too fast, too soon, and always be, stifled by shin splints. Either I would, have a really, really difficult time finishing the race, or more often than not, I wouldn't even get to the race, I would get injured. And after reading James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, where he speaks about the best way to build a sustainable habit is not to build it around some fleeting goal that you will finish and will be in the past, but instead to pursue an identity. When I read that, it really clicked for me. And I thought, I really want to be a runner. And so I set about building a daily running habit that supported that. And I started really small. I just ran 3 miles a week, which is basically I'd run on 3 different days, 1 mile a day. Also, if you can't hear it, my dog is like running back and forth because he's decided that now is just his happy time to run. So sorry about that. So I would run 3 days a week, 1 mile a day, 1 mile per run. So that was 3 miles per week. And then I would just up it half a mile week over week, or half a mile or 10%, whatever was bigger, I guess you could say. And so like the second week I would run 1 mile, 1.5, and then 1, and then the next week it was 1, 1.5, 1.5, then the next week 3 instances of 1.5 mile runs, and then and I would just basically increment it that way until all 3 days I had run 3 miles per run, and then I would up it to 4 runs per week, starting with a 1 mile run, and then I'd increment the whole thing half a mile and kind of just try to balance it out. It took me a little over 3 months at that pace to finally get to where I was running every single day. And it was a slow burn, but it was good because it helped me prevent injury, and I felt the progress the whole time. And actually, no, I take that back. I think maybe it was closer to 5 months before I actually got to running every single day. And by the time I had done it, I think I had actually logged about 300 miles overall. So I started about a year ago, last July 2022. And it was a really great way of getting there. Now, I eventually, once I was running every single day, I did that for about a month, and I got to 500 miles. And then I decided to change my focus and pursue a different kind of running program known as maffetone training. Definitely a topic for another video, but I just wanted to know that I could, get to a place where I could sustainably run every single day without injury. And I absolutely did that. It felt really great. And if you're thinking about, developing a running habit, I just want you to know it's completely possible. The key is to just be patient. Give yourself time, take some rest days, especially early on, and let your body adapt. The benefits are super worth it. And I'm actually thinking about possibly going back into it just because it was so rewarding. So that's it for this video. Thanks for joining or for visiting the channel. I'll see you in the next one.